I don't know how many of you out there are following this GameStop stuff going on with Wall Street right now and the Reddit group known as WallStreetBets. This website is still up. I guess they had to go private for a minute, but this is where all of this stuff is coming from. It's basically just a bunch of investors over on Reddit, and they kind of talk regularly from what I understand. And they've been having a lot of fun with GameStop. So as of right now, from what they're claiming here, the stock is currently at $420. We can double check that real quick. So as you can see, it's at $347.51. That's not 400 and something bucks. That might be a different version of the GameStop stock. I don't know. Like I said, I don't play around in the stock market too much. I actually went and watched a couple of channels that talk about Wall Street and stuff on the regular and got a little bit better of an idea what's going on. I would encourage you to go watch some channels that specialize in this stuff and that can really break it down for you. But basically what's going on here is WallStreetBets is buying up this stock. There's some hedge fund companies that were short selling this. And basically how that works from what I understand is they bet on the stock doing poorly. And it's not doing poorly. As you can see, it's surged. And this is actually causing these hedge fund groups to go bankrupt. And there's the problem, right? A bunch of rich people losing money. We can't have that. So, of course, now the reason that I had this pulled up is because, as you can see, the White House is watching what's going on, which is absolutely ridiculous. They're going after other stocks, too, which I think is pretty funny. From what I understand, Blockbuster liquidation, which is the company that I guess owns the Blockbuster name, is starting to go up from like 40 cents to $1. AMC, Bed Bath & Beyond, American Airlines are all rising. And these, of course, from what I understand, have people voting against the stocks. So if these go up, people like Head Funge, Citron, and Melvin Capital are going to lose billions. In fact, I read one might fold completely. I'm supposed to feel bad for a hedge fund activist group. These people are like gangsters, in my opinion, in the way they run stuff over on Wall Street. This is one of the reasons why Warner, we talk about Warner, AT&T a lot over here and them selling off stuff and the way they act desperate for cash. That's because they have an activist hedge fund group actively pushing them to do things. This is why they almost sold their video game department or branch or whatever not that long ago. If you remember, WB Interactive was it was rumored that it was going to be up for sale, and that never happened. But the pressure to sell that was undoubtedly coming from their hedge fund. I think it's Elliott Management that they always have breathing down their neck. Now, the really crazy thing about all of this is that they actually stopped the trading of GameStop. So much for the free market. Kind of seems like a fenced-off market to me. So here's the problem, and this is what I find kind of interesting that they're going with this tactic, because like I said, they're very desperate to try to tie these people to far-right extremism and all kinds of weird stuff like that, because they can't have you plebs, you peasants out there trading. So what they need to do is throw the book at them, and they're doing it at an accelerated pace. You can check this right here. They banned their Discord because of, well, they're a bunch of racists, basically, istophobes all over there. That's, of course, the only people that are doing this. So you're starting to see this more, this narrative kind of jump out more. And it's kind of funny. Is anyone really buying this? Because here's the funny thing about this article by Input and a few of the other ones. They don't show any evidence whatsoever of these people being istophobes. They just say it. They just downright say it. Yeah, we got them for hate speech, basically. And they were using racial slurs. Well, where's the evidence of that? They probably weren't doing that at all. They got to put the narrative down to make these people look terrible because they're going in there and they're taking a bunch of money from rich people is what's going on. And that's what's funny. You got like this Robinhood app, which makes investing easy. And that's where a lot of these people are using. So the narrative here is, okay, well, what do we do about this app that makes investing simple? That's why it's trending right now over on Twitter. Because, well, hey, we have Robinhood. People turn to investing services like Robinhood and E-Trade as multiple heavily shorted stocks see rapid gains due to encouragement on Reddit's WallStreetBets board. So people are now taking notice in investing. And what's going on? Well, you got everybody locked down, right? A lot of people that are doing okay and that are still employed, and they're getting these stimulus checks and stuff. Well, they're not hurting. So they can't go out and go on vacation. Most stuff shut down. What do they do? Well, now they're playing on the stock market. And a lot of people in the stock market that have been playing it over the past year have been getting richer and richer and richer while we've been getting poorer. So now, well, they're turning in. Well, hey, I can make a quick buck too. Uh-oh. What are we going to do about that? Well, hey, if you're making money on the stock market, well, now you're an istophobe. You're racist. I've even seen some people call these people members of an old World War II group. I guess you can probably put together what they're calling them, probably something that sounds like a Yahtzee. So you can see what they do here. And it's the same playbook over and over again. But I thought we could go out with this one. I thought this was really funny. This is from Market Watch. Opinion. Stop laughing about GameStop's stock mania. No, really. Feel bad for the rich old people that are making tons of money on Wall Street. Feel bad for them. Don't you feel bad for those rich people? No. It's called betting for a reason. You're betting on a stock, okay? You bet wrong this time. The real problem here is that regular people are gambling and moving in to the stock market. They weren't supposed to be there. They were never supposed to be there. This is a rich man's game. So I just find this kind of hilarious that regular people are moving in and making a little bit of money at the expense of a hedge fund. Oh, no. Anyway, I'd like to hear what you guys think about all of this. I haven't covered this too much because, like I said, I don't really play the stock market. I don't really like to gamble, so I've kind of stayed away from this, but I have been watching it, and I find them going to this old playbook funny. Like, oh, yeah, okay, you want to buy some GameStop stocks? Well, you're racist. It's like, give me a break. I don't think that this is going to work anymore, especially on this. That's a little bit of a reach, but they're trying their hardest to tie this stuff to the Yahtzee stuff. It's kind of humorous to watch them play this song and dance. And I really wonder if people will accept it. I really do. Are people going to buy this shit this time? We'll see what happens. Oh, look at that. It went up. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about all of this. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out.